Stuff I like. Politically incorrect masterpieces we've been doing, and this is one you may not know because it's so old, or if you do know it, you know it from a terrible, terrible remake with Madonna. In 1974, Lina Wertmuller, a radical filmmaker, she was a feminist, I think she was an anarchist, she was probably a communist, she was all this stuff. She made a film called Swept Away. It was called Swept Away by an Unusual Destiny in the Blue Sea of August. And they brought it out in America as Swept Away because they didn't think that Americans would pay attention. With Giancarlo Giannini, one of the great comic actors, and Mariangela Mulatto. And the story is basically this: a rich woman on a yacht trip who is kind of snobby and abusive to the hands on the ship, gets shipwrecked with one of the hands on the ship. And they are lost on this island, and so they are going from a rich lady to a working class guy, they suddenly just become man and woman in the most basic sense. Well, the feminists flipped out. But the thing about it is I wanted to point this out. It reminds me of Germinal. Germinal is a novel by Emile Zola about a coal strike. And Emile Zola claimed to be a socialist, but he also was a great, great novelist. So he told the truth. And if you read Germinal, which is a terrific book, by the way, really just an entertaining read, you will see this is the most anti-socialist. It really shows you exactly what socialism does to people. And in this, it's not. You know, the feminists went nuts because as they're reduced to just a man and a woman, of course, the man becomes the more powerful over the woman and all this. And the woman shows a desire to have a powerful man in her life in very, very graphic and entertaining and sometimes shocking ways. But the movie is much more complicated than that. And the ending is genuinely, genuinely moving and kind of shocking and says a lot about men and women. It is politically correct. It's in Italian. I'm not going to play. I brought in a dubbed version, but it's too silly. The dubbing makes it just seem silly. It's in the original Italian. It is really fun. It's funny, and it says more. You will learn more about men and women watching this movie than you ever will from listening to a leftist, because you'll learn nothing that way except about leftism.